Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. You look extra fresh today. New cologne.
Good afternoon, Ella. Same cologne, maybe just a new shirt.
Well, it suits you. You always have this calm, gentle aura. Not like other men.
Thanks. Hope business hasn't been too slow?
No, sir. Sales picked up this morning. I even convinced that stubborn man to buy 2 instead of 1. Maybe I'm learning to talk like you, persuasive and patient. You know, if your wife ever gets tired of you.
Huh.
We, your employees, are watching.
Ella, be careful. That kind of joke can get you in trouble.
I will leave you now, sir.
Oh wow.
That was not what it seems.
Married man. Right on time. You know I don't drink coffee after 1, so you picked the perfect window.
You and your strange rules.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. What can I get started for you today?
1 cappuccino. Medium. Extra foam, please.
Got it. And for you, sir?
Black coffee. Hot. No sugar. No milk. Just the raw stuff.
Straight to the point. Coming right up.
That's how life should be. No filters.
Any snacks or pastries today?
Nah, just the drinks. Thanks.
All right, have a seat and I'll bring them over.
You still use that same frown when you're stressed. Just like in school. Bro, lighten up. You look like life slapped you twice today.
Feels like it did.
All right, talk to me. You didn't drag yourself out of your house just to watch people drink coffee.
It's Katie.
Of course. What now?
I don't know. Ever since Judith, her friend, came to stay with us, things haven't been the same. Katie's distant. Cold. No intimacy. No warmth. It's like I'm sleeping beside a stranger.
Wait, hold on. You mean no intercourse?
3 months now. And she won't even talk about it. If I try, she gets defensive, emotional, or just ignores it.
3 months, and you haven't snapped? Bro, your self-control needs to be studied. I'd have gone mad.
It's not easy, Jerry. But love isn't always about pleasure. It's about commitment. Sacrifice.
You see why I can't do that one woman for life thing? Too risky. You pour your whole life into one person, and then one day they just switch. And you are left holding the pain.
Maybe. But marriage was never supposed to be easy. And I knew Katie was fragile. You know what we've been through? 10 years. 10 years of waiting. No child. No answers. Just faith.
Bro. I respect that. I really do. But let me ask you a hard question.
Go on.
What if the problem is Katie? What if all these years, the issue is her, and you've been faithful to a mistake?
That's not fair.
It's not about fair. It's about facts. You've tried. You've waited. You've prayed. Maybe God is waiting for you to wake up and stop wasting time.
So what do you suggest? Did I walk away?
No. That you open your eyes. You've got a sales girl, Ella, who clearly likes you. I saw the way she looked at you when I came by your shop. Bro, she's glowing around you.
I know. I've seen it. She flirts. She makes jokes. But I've never entertained it.
You don't have to entertain it. Just test the waters. What if she gets pregnant? Then you know.
Jerry. That's adultery.
It's survival. Stop spiritualizing everything. Even Abraham tried something else when Sarah delayed. Hagar, remember?
And look how that ended. Chaos. Jealousy. Pain.
Yeah, but at least he got a son.
At the cost of his peace.
Man. You're too good for this world.
No. I'm just trying to honor God. And Katie. She might be distant now, but I know my wife. This isn't her. Something's wrong. I can feel it spiritually.
You think it's that Judith girl?
I'm not sure. But since she came, things shifted. Katie was doing fine before. She prayed more. Laughed more. Now she's always anxious. Irritable. Lost in thought.
So kick her out.
I tried. But Katie thinks I'm being unfair. Judith acts like an angel in front of her. But I've seen the manipulation. The subtle digs. The way she looks at me when Kate is not around.
You think she's after you?
I don't know. But the house doesn't feel the same. My peace is gone. I pray, but I feel resistance. Like something spiritual has moved in.
Now you're scaring me.
It's deeper than just emotions. Katie's spirit is under attack. And she doesn't even see it. She's losing herself, and I'm losing her.
So what now?
I'm fasting. Praying. Waiting. I want God to expose whatever this is. I love her. I don't want to lose her to confusion, or manipulation, or bitterness.
But what if in the end, all this waiting still leads to emptiness?
Then I'll still have my integrity.
Man, you're built different. I respect it. Can't say I'd do the same. But I respect it.
Thanks. I need wisdom, Jerry. I need to fight for my home, but I also need to fight the right way.
Just don't let your loyalty blind you to reality. Sometimes the snake is already in the house, and it's smiling.
That's what I'm afraid of.
So you're sad because he left home? Let him go. He has nowhere else to run. A stool always stays for its owner.
Enough with your manipulative proverbs. Just leave me alone, Judith. Let me think about my home, where I went wrong, where I missed the line.
The tick thinks it's killing the dog, when it's only killing itself. I'm fighting for you, and you say whoever fights in your backyard should handle it alone?
I thought I entered the wrong house. Didn't know it still felt like ours.
Ah. Look at my baby girl, my sweet sister. How are you?
I'm good, sis. Look at you, still beautiful as ever.
Ah. Oh babe. Look who's here, the lawyer in our family.
Abiu. I'm here now, to regulate this house with rules and regulations.
Perhaps you wrote your own constitution, We'll start our own mini-country.
I'll just name it the Lucas Family Constitution, by Nneka and her criminal big sister.
So, why Lagos? Why didn't you go back to Enugu?
Well, since my favorite sister is in Lagos, it only makes sense. We're on holiday for 2 months. I'm spending it here. Where's Uncle Lucas?
He's at work.
Sister. Have you been crying?
No. Let's just pack your things in. What did you bring from the city? I thought you'd return to Enugu to finish your trading apprenticeship.
Come on, why are you always like this? I want to be with my sister, my mom. You know you're my mom.
Just take your load inside. I don't have food to waste this time. You eat like a warrior on a battlefield.
Seriously, I'm emotionally and spiritually drained. I feel depressed. I've prayed, fasted, everything, and nothing's working.
Look, I'm not married, and I don't claim to know it all. But I've got common sense. I'm not calling you a fool, bro, but what exactly is going on?
It's Katie. Again. She's not the same anymore. No cooking, no washing, no attention. She doesn't even care where I go. It's been months.
As I am now, advice done finish. I've tried everything to help you save your marriage. You don't want to return to fornication, so what's your plan?
I'm thinking of getting rid of Judith. Since she came into our lives, everything has gone downhill. She's manipulating Katie and ruining our marriage.
Wait, Judith's living with you? What in Jehovah's name is she doing in your house?
She said she got divorced, and I haven't been able to reach James since. I don't even know where he lives anymore.
True, that guy disappeared on all of us. But I'll find him. I need to know why he divorced her. And you? You need to kick her out. Fast.
Katie won't hear of it. She trusts Judith like a sister. She believes if Judith leaves, she'll collapse emotionally.
Guy. You're thinking with your dick. You married her, you paid her bride price. She didn't.
I don't want to control my wife. I want us to build this together.
Bro, Judith was your ex before she ran off to marry our friend James. They vanished, and now, boom, she's your wife's best friend. We both know she's not innocent. She's got history.
I know.
Then treat her like the stray she is. Kick her out. She's a damn dog in your marriage.
Katie won't let go. I've warned her, begged her, but she won't listen.
At this point, man, you've done all you can. You're not the problem anymore. That's why I keep saying, marriage is a scam. Bro, I know girls, fine girls, that will meow in your ears and give you peace.
Be serious, Alex.
I am. Okay, maybe not the meowing part. But I honestly don't know how you'll get rid of Judith without hurting Katie. Maybe alcohol will ease your mind.
Actually, there's something between me and Katie. I'm afraid if I act, she might think I'm doing it for that reasons. I'm thinking maybe she thinks I'll change and I won't keep my promise. And I don't want her to feel trapped and betrayed.
Then explain properly. 'Cause right now, I'm lost.
Let's just drink.
I know there's a lot you're not saying. But my father used to say, banana was once green and hard before it became soft and yellow. And he'd add, patience is the king of behavior.
I'm thinking maybe she thinks I'll change and I won't keep my promise. And I don't want her to feel trapped and betrayed.
Then explain properly. 'Cause right now, I'm lost.
Let's just drink.
I know there's a lot you're not saying. But my father used to say, banana was once green and hard before it became soft and yellow. Auntie Dad, patience is the king of behavior. If you have patience, you'll rule the world without stress. Judith's like a thorn buried deep in your garden. You can't yank her out without damaging the flowers. But you also can't leave her there, because she doesn't belong.
So how do I remove the thorn?
Patience.
Patience.
Let's drink. I'll get you some beautiful girls to lift your spirit.
Let's just drink. I don't need companionship tonight. Who do my eyes behold? A ghost from the past?
Uncle Lucas.
Nneka. Nneka. Look at you. You've grown so fast I'm starting to suspect you're hiding age somewhere. But then, why is it always me calling you? If I don't send you money, you won't even remember I exist.
Ah, Uncle, that's not fair now. I always say thank you.
Thank you, sir. Full stop. Not even how are you doing, Uncle Lucas? Are you eating? Have you slept? Is adulting treating you well?
Come on, school is draining, especially law. It's like carrying Nigeria's problems on my back.
You're studying law for real?
I am a second year.
Good. I need an in-house lawyer. If one of my friends annoys me, I'll just say, hold on, let me call my lawyer niece. She'll sue the nonsense out of you. Free of charge, right?
Of course. That's what family is for, to exploit each other legally and with love. But Uncle, you didn't come home last night. I waited up. I was so excited to see my handsome in-law live and direct.
Worko. Something came up at the last minute. You know how Lagos can be. I just needed to clear my head.
You look like you need more than just rest. Hope everything is okay.
Everything's manageable. Let me freshen up first before Gist will carry me away. Where's my wife?
She's outside, doing laundry. She's been busy this morning.
All right, let me shower quickly. We'll talk after. Maybe even cook something if you still remember how.
My sister is lucky. You didn't tell me what's going on, sister. Why were you crying earlier?
It's nothing serious. Just a misunderstanding with Lucas.
A little misunderstanding? You were sobbing like someone died. Don't lie to me, Katie.
It's complicated, Nneka. Lucas and we're just not on the same page anymore. He's upset that I started working. And I feel like I'm losing him.
Since when is working a problem? He should be proud of you.
Judith encouraged me. She said the job would make me independent, make me equal. But now Lucas thinks I'm being manipulated.
Judith. That woman gives me bad vibes. Why is she even still here? What happened to her marriage?
She's my friend, Nneka. She went through a lot with James. She's just trying to help.
Help? Or destroy? I overheard Lucas on the phone. He believes Judith is the reason your marriage is falling apart, and honestly, I agree.
You were eavesdropping?
I didn't mean to, but I heard enough. Katie, wake up. Judith is trouble. You're pushing Lucas away. For what? To prove a point?
I just wanted him to love me more. Judith said if I distanced myself, he'd chase after me. And a man who promised to stay with a woman with no womb. Isn't that suspicious, Nneka?
That's the dumbest advice I've ever heard. I know you are trying to protect yourself against betrayal. But you're breaking your own home, Katie. Lucas loves you. Why are you letting Judith poison your mind?
I don't know what to do anymore. But she's always right.
What do you mean by she's?
The reason I say she's right is, Lucas told me he spent the night with his colleague, Nneka, and then denied it right to my face.
Wait, did you catch them? Did you see lipstick, pictures, a video?
No. He told me Nneka was a male colleague. He said the name doesn't belong to a woman.
You didn't say anything after that.
What could I say?
You're being played, sis. We both know Judith's history. We've seen the chaos she leaves behind. As for Lucas, I don't buy this Nneka story. How about we spy and find out who this colleague really is?
Should we go in?
Let's wait. Somebody will come out soon.
Someone's...
She's asleep again. God. Protect what you have built.
We need to talk, Judith.
Oh? What's this about, Miss Law Degree?
I know what you're doing. You're manipulating my sister.
What? Manipulating? I'm helping her stand up for herself. She's been his pet project for too long.
You're feeding her poison and calling it strength. You're filling her head with independence and loneliness.
Better to be lonely than lied to. All men cheat. All of them. Katie is finally learning to protect herself.
Don't project your failure onto her. Lucas isn't James. And you're not a savior. You're a saboteur. You're leaving today.
Leave? Please. Katie won't let me. She needs me. You're just a kid playing grown up.
You're a snake. And I'll make sure Lucas sees your fangs.
Try it. Let's see who Katie believes. What's the use of a woman with no womb? I still have one, unlike...
She knows too much. And says even more. What are you doing?
I just finished washing these clothes. Thought I'd iron them too. Needed to stay busy.
When last did you pray in this house?
Lucas never stops praying, right? Not like he's been home. 2 weeks now, Nneka. Not a word.
How did Judith find out you had a surgery that required removing your womb?
I told her. She's me. Or I thought she was.
You trust too easily, my sister. Promise me, if Lucas comes home, you won't fight him. You won't raise your voice. For the sake of the blood we share.
Why are you saying this?
Just promise.
Promise. What's this? Antidepressants? Lucas? Is this what he's been hiding? Is this why he's been gone?
Hey, love. Still awake?
Couldn't sleep. Just tidying.
Tough day. But I missed you.
I'm sorry.
For what?
I'm tired. Let's just sleep. Lucas, we need to talk.
Now? I'm already late.
These antidepressants? Why are you taking them, and why didn't you tell me?
Where did you find those? You went through my stuff?
Don't turn this around. You're hiding something. Are you ill? Is there another woman?
Why must it always be another woman? Topic again. It's just stress, work, life, everything. The doctor prescribed them. I didn't want to worry you.
Or you didn't want me to find out the truth? Judith warned me.
Judith? Again? She's feeding you poison. I've had enough. You don't trust me, Katie.
Because you're slipping away from me.
Maybe because my wife believes a liar over her husband. You want freedom? Then pray, fast, and stop clinging to Judith.
You wanted the truth about Judith. She's a certified liar. She cheated on me with half my friends in Russia.
What?
She didn't have a miscarriage. She lost the baby from her reckless lifestyle. Doctor said she can't conceive anymore. Now she tells everyone I'm impotent. I've moved on. I'm married with kids.
She told my sister the opposite. Blamed you for everything.
Judith is bitter. Dangerous. You need to get her away from your family before she ruins it.
Seriously, I don't want to believe this.
This is tapes and pictures of her affairs that I used against her before divorcing her.
I need to show this to Katie.
Good morning, handsome.
Where's my wife?
She left for work. Here, have something to drink.
What's in this? Tastes weird.
Because it's poison.
What?
Yes. I poisoned you. Just enough to make sure you plant your seed before it's too late. I'll give you that child God promised.
How do you even know about?
Your wife told me. She trusts me, foolish girl. You think I'm sexy?
Get out.
If you don't sleep with me soon, you'll die. You've got minutes, not hours.
What have you done?
You've always loved me. But you chose a barren, broken woman. She has no womb. No future.
Leave.
What's going on?
She poisoned me.
I'm calling the police. Let me take you to the hospital.
This is the report, Mrs. Lucas.
Actually, she's not my wife. She's my wife's sister.
What? But, never mind. The test results are all here.
Thank you, doctor. We need this report urgently. Time is not on our side.
Lucas. Are you okay? I heard Judith poisoned you.
I'm fine. Barely. I'm filing a police report, but I need this hospital report as evidence.
Can I have it? Let me help.
We need to go to the police now. Judith is not someone we can treat lightly. She made a full-blown attempt on Lucas' life. Katie, you need to hear this. Because you chose her over your husband. And what I'm about to play, it's about Judith.
Oh my God. What have I done?
She planted lies in your heart. Twisted the love that was meant for your husband. Katie, you need to cut her off before she ruins everything you've built.
I trusted her more than anyone. I'm sorry, honey. I let the devil into our home. I let the whispers of demons fill my ears. I failed you.
First, I need to get her arrested.
He hates me. I'm the devil in his eyes.
No, Katie. He's just drowning in pain. He was saved from death. He needs your strength, your rest, your love. Ecclesiastes 3:1 To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. This is the time to stand, not weep. Doesn't deserve us pressing charges. And she surely doesn't deserve a visit.
But she tore my home apart. Broke me into little bleeding pieces.
Sister, you let her. But what matters now isn't what she broke, it's what we can rebuild. It's been 2 weeks. And still, the love in this house feels like it's bleeding from the walls. Uncle Lucas, remember the day you wanted to marry my sister? You stood before God and said you'd love her for who she is. Not just when she's easy to love, but when she's flawed, scared, messy.
Thanks, Nneka. You've always been the firelight when our home went cold. You're amazing. You've saved this family more than once.
I just want to see you both happy. That's all I've ever wanted.
Lucas, I was wrong. About everything. Judith lied. I hurt you. I let demons whisper through the cracks of my doubts. I called your fasting foolishness. I mocked your prayers. I let fear choke my faith. I felt like a woman with no womb, like a field that'll never bear fruit. I was scared of being used, abandoned, discarded like broken pottery. But I let that fear become my God.
You made me feel like a fool. You laughed at my faith. You made me question whether I heard from God, or just my own delusions. But I believed in you, even when you stopped believing in me.
I'm sorry. Please, Lucas.
I should have fought harder for you. I should have chased you even in the storm. I love you, Katie. Always have.
Then let's build again. With prayer. With faith. It won't be perfect. But I'll work. I'll serve you with joy. I'll love you like Christ loves the church.
Then let's believe again. Not in each other only, but in the God who put us here.
Homo. Did you just say you accepted your wife back?
Yeah. I did.
Do you still love her? No lie, bro. Be real.
I don't know if it's the same kind of love. But I can't abandon her. We've passed through hellfire together. It's been over 5 years. A few months of darkness can't erase years of love and war.
You look like a desperate man, Lucas. Like someone hiding something. You sure there's not some secret sickness? Shame? Something she's holding over you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying I, Alex, man of fire and word, could never take back a woman who let her friend destroy our marriage. That ain't love anymore, bro. That's recycled emotion. Crumbs from a burnt loaf.
Our relationship is layered. Deep. You wouldn't understand unless you walked in our fire.
I remember a certain drunk man. You, crying that your wife's womb was removed.
I say that?
You said it yourself, Lucas. So you'll just sit with a woman who can never bear you seed? Who'll never nurse your child?
You know what the Bible says in Isaiah 54, verse 1? Sing, O barren woman, you who never bore a child. Burst into song, shout for joy. God doesn't see barrenness as a curse. I'm not leaving my wife. Even without a womb. We believe. Because God promised us a child, and I still believe in that promise.
Okay, man of God. Just don't let your faith become your prison.
And don't let your pride become your God.
Finally. You came.
I heard Lucas dropped the charges. But the police still held you.
Yes. They won't release me, but if Katie or Nneka visit, maybe I can ask forgiveness, maybe I can get out of here.
You know why they haven't come? Because I pressed another charge. The hidden footage. The secrets you recorded. Your betrayal. Your affairs with my best friends. All exposed. You attacked my mother in the night, left her wounded. You stained my name. Destroyed my property. All because I escaped your trap and found a life without you. You're evil, Judith. You almost ruined an entire family. For revenge.
I'm sorry. I know I've sinned. But I know there's still a place for me in your heart. Please, James. Help me get out of here. If I leave this prison, I'll change. I swear by heaven, I'll...
You can never change with words alone. You need to learn. Find redemption not in my mercy, but in God's. Psalm 51, verse 10, Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Until you're ready for that, no one can help you. Not even I. You need to kill the spirit of Jezebel and let the Holy Ghost make you whole.
I will. I swear I will. Please, James. I'm begging.
No more manipulation. No more tears. You chose your path. Galatians 6:7, Be not deceived. God is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Goodbye, Judith. See you in court.
James. Forgive me, Lord. Have mercy.
Breakfast delivery, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Isaiah 54 again?
It never gets old. Sing, O barren woman. For more are the children of the desolate woman than of her who has a husband. Even now, it speaks.
Katie. I know things didn't go how we planned. But I believe, truly believe, that God's promise hasn't changed. Just because the way shifted doesn't mean the destination disappeared.
You still believe?
Yes. But maybe our promised child won't come the way we thought. Maybe someone out there is already waiting to be found. Waiting for us.
You mean adoption?
Yes. I've been praying about it. Quietly. Asking God if this is the path. And every time, I get peace.
Lucas.
Not to replace the child we hope to birth, but to receive the child God destined us to raise. A promise doesn't have to be biological to be divine.
I've felt it too. In my spirit. I kept trying to silence it because I thought it meant I had given up on faith. But now, it feels like peace. Like surrender. Like obedience.
Then let's say yes. Together.
We'll give that child the love, the prayers, the home. The destiny God intended.
And one day, we'll tell them, you were chosen. Not by man, but by God.
I love you, honey.
I love you more, sweet.